the goddamn button. Press the goddamn button.
People, this is proof we live in a very sick, crazy world. People, this Greyhound bus driver caught his wife cheating after 9 years. You may be thinking, what's the big deal? People cheat every day. People, it's not a surprise that someone was cheating. The surprise was who they was cheating with. So people, this Greyhound bus driver went to work, and right before he started his shift, he became very sick. He had a very bad headache, and he felt like he was about to throw up. This man became so sick, he did not want to take any chances and drive a group of people down the road. So this man then told his boss how he was feeling, and he told his boss he was thinking about going to the emergency room. When this man left his job, instead of him going to the emergency room, he decided to go home. And you won't believe what this man seen. People, when this man got home, he opened his door and he went straight to his bedroom. This man seen his wife with no clothes on. Her face was smothered into the pillow and she was bent over. People, I cannot make this up. Their family dog was humping this man's wife very fast. When the husband walked into the bedroom, the wife threw the dog off and tried to kick the dog and told the husband it's not what it looked like. The husband then screamed and said, "What on God's earth is going on?" People, this is crazy. Let me explain. People, this couple was married for 9 years and they did not have any kids, and they had 2 dogs. They had a black Labrador and they had a golden retriever. Now people, this Greyhound bus driver was shocked. He did not have a clue something like this was even possible. Also, keep in mind, when the husband caught his wife sleeping with the family pet, he knew 100% his wife knew exactly what she was doing. People, the wife was moaning and she was enjoying herself. It was no way she could explain herself out of that situation. Now people, with that being said, it was several signs that the husband ignored when it came to the dog and the wife. Again, the husband didn't have a clue something like this was even possible. People, the dog will always try to hump this woman's leg. The dog will always try to smell her backside. Sometime when this woman tried to fold clothes on the floor, the dog would try to hump her back. Anytime the dog would act crazy and do crazy stuff like this, the husband and the wife would laugh. They would say they need to find this dog a woman. Also, keep in mind, the only dog that had this behavior was the Labrador. Also, keep in mind, this couple worked 2 different shifts. The husband worked night shift and the wife worked morning shift, so they rarely ever at home together. This particular day when the husband caught the wife was off of work and the husband came home sick. So people, only God knows how long this was going on. People, we live in a very sick world. This story shocked me because I never knew a human would do something with an animal like this. Now,
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised anymore about anything at this point. Let's just keep it a whole buck, man. I don't put nothing past a man, a woman, or a child. And if you believe in the word, you know that as time progresses, it's going to get worse by the day. The perversion is unmeasurable. You can't really even grasp it because most of us, we're still in our sound mind. We haven't been taken over by our flesh. Most people have given it away. You say there's 1 or 2 different masters. Who are you going to serve? Well, clearly you can tell who is working with who. So anytime we have conversations like this, as graphic as it is, we need to talk about it. One, because a lot of these women are putting their partners at jeopardy in all types of ways. Your health, your spiritual health, your mental health. You laying next to this person, they paying the bills, keeping the roof fixed, covered, strong, doing everything in their power to maintain that nuclear household. If you have children, maybe you don't. These men are going out of their way to show these women that they picked the right guy. They don't have the same idiotic ideologies that a lot of other men do. And these are the type of things that y'all really be on. It's not all of you, but it's a large number of you that do it. You know why I know? Because there's websites for it. And people are making money off of it. We're not going to act like this stuff don't happen. It's absolutely disgusting here. If he hadn't to come home when he did, who knows what would have came from that shit. Matter of fact, what the hell type of spiritual entanglement did you put that man in? Because I'm sure still certain he didn't volunteer for that. My nigga, there's no way in the world he knew that was happening and he stayed there. Fucking disgusting, man. And then it's like, why the hell did you even get married? How can you maintain a sexual lifestyle with a man and a fucking animal and sleep good at night? How does that not bother you at all? Yo, the more and more I see stories like this, bro, it makes you more comfortable with being celibate and not really wanting to deal with anybody. Because y'all be lying your ass off about who you are. I hope you left her ass. I really do. And I hope she goes to jail for animal cruelty because, yeah, that's some trifling stuff.